y'all. Hey. Hey, once again, hey, Nicholas.
What's going on,
Mr. Clean.
Hey.
That's who he is, Mr. Clean in the house.
Clean in the house. What's going on, people? Welcome to this nice, lovely Saturday evening with the podcast of the best show ever.
Yes.
The TriadZone.
The TriadZone.
Or as Critical J called us earlier week, Ryan and Kelly.
Oh, yes. I guess we are Ryan and Kelly. Because it's two of us. You know what I'm saying? It's just the two of us.
Hey.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Hey, you and I. He set himself up for that, didn't he?
He did. He definitely did.
Yes, he did, okay?
He definitely did.
You know I've been going to that gym, right?
Me too.
And I know you better.
We gonna get it.
We gonna get it. We got it.
We gonna do it.
Oh my goodness, my little belly's trying to come down.
I know.
And stuff.
I've cut out pop.
Have you?
Liquor is next.
Okay.
I'm cutting out other activities too.
Oh.
So yeah, I gotta cut things out to get back right.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes, sir.
You know, the devil tries to keep you in that mode. No, I gotta cut that out.
Yeah.
I gotta cut it out.
Yeah.
I like those glasses.
Do you, baby?
Them dope.
Thank you, honey. You dope too now.
Thank you.
You know you got your little hookup, your haircut,
yeah, I know,
and your facial from your barber.
Yeah.
Shout out to who?
Shout out to oh my God, Stanley over there at Detroit Barber Company in Grosse Pointe off Kercheval.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
I like
Stanley.
it over there. It's a nice environment.
Yeah, your skin look vibrant.
Thank you. I try. Y'all see my face?
Yeah.
Y'all see it.
Oh.
I be trying.
Yes, you do. Doing good.
Trying.
Looking good. Yeah, but this week has been just busy and packed. He about to get me. Tell me some Tanya, turn your volume down. Okay. Jeez, I tried to hurry up, get up on here and do this. My goodness. I got you.
Oh, you got your nails done too?
Yeah.
Look
and
at
it's
you.
still going. God dog it. Shut
I
up.
want to say that ain't my phone. That's not my phone.
Shut up. Be quiet, phone.
But yeah, I want to shout out to our other co-host, Critical J. Here we will be back sooner than later.
Yeah, that's what his mouth say.
That's
what he say, y'all. You know what I mean.
He better come back. We you know.
And I ain't
we
gonna
miss you a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah,
but you know, we are Ryan and Kelly now, so
yes,
I take that.
We are Ryan and Kelly up in here.
Like he gonna slap the shit out of us.
As if he could get to us. Yes, sir.
I know. Oh yeah. Also too, my condolences to the news world.
What?
That I don't know why I'm having a brain fart today. What is going on?
Huh?
Larry King passed away.
Really?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
You didn't, Tanya.
I promise you I did not.
Now you be on Facebook all day.
Yeah, I do.
You didn't see that?
No.
Why not?
I did not. Well, I haven't been because I've been doing a lot of homework.
Yeah.
So I've been catching stuff late.
Yeah.
Or just haven't been.
Yeah, I caught it late
everything.
this morning, but I seen this morning it was flooded on my timeline.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, rest in peace to Larry King. He was a great author, great everything. He had a lot of greats on his show.
Yeah.
He was
Talk
on for years.
Mm-hmm. He most certainly was. My gosh.
He was one of the most laid back men I ever seen on TV. Yeah, laid back.
He was very calm.
Just, calm, chill, relaxed.
Very calm.
Very just, hey, I'm here.
Yes. Yeah. I give him that. Yes, sir. Wow. Rest in peace.
Also, too.
Huh?
It was Sam's cook's birthday yesterday.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Now that I saw.
I know you seen that.
Uh-huh. Oh, and it was somebody next to him you had on your post. It wasn't him and Martin Luther King.
No, that was Muhammad Ali.
Him and Muhammad Ali. Yeah. So it's the same day.
No, it wasn't Muhammad Ali's birthday. He was, they did an album together.
Oh.
Back in the day, yeah.
Dang, he know more than me about this, y'all. Okay.
You gotta,
don't you say nothing. Don't go there. Don't you go there. It's coming.
You gotta know your history.
I'm trying to tell you. What?
They're taking pictures and
everything. Mm-hmm. They on their little.
This place be jumping
every
day.
I've been looking like it's
and today
and
there. Saturday they say Saturdays be jumping. Like here it's really jumping.
And I'm surprised.
You guys get down here to Detroit Shipping Company.
Right.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Great food, great drinks. Good time just to get out. Nothing extravagant, nothing extra, but just check it out. You want to get out the house.
Yes. And get something to eat that's good.
Delicious.
I
suggest them fried dumplings.
Baby. Okay, whatever that sauce they got on it is memorable. Oh my God, is Kwame really out or no?
Yes, he's seen his father.
Is he really out? Kwame really out, y'all?
He out.
Oh shoot, he out for real. They said he was getting out the other time, but he did not. They just snatched the glory from him, but he out now.
Leave Kwame alone.
Yeah, his head all big and everything.
You already know.
Yeah.
He ain't like 6'5"?
Yeah, but he got to get that. He gonna get his weight back.
Oh, he didn't gain weight? I haven't
he
seen him.
Lost a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him with the picture with him and his father, but I was like, that could have been Photoshop. Let me find out for sure if this man is really out.
No, they're out.
Okay.
He out.
Woo! Kwame!
He came back home.
Yeah.
But can he live here? He can live here, but can he do business here?
Good question.
He cannot practice law, so there's a difference. He didn't get pardoned. He got his sentence commuted.
Right.
So there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he still owes restitution, still can't get his law license back, still can't do a lot of things for a while.
That's a bit much.
But he is out. So, could he come back here? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I lived in D.C. when Marion Barry, the mayor, got busted in a hotel smoking crack with a hooker.
What?
Went to jail, came out, and they voted him back in. So, anything is possible.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. So I got something to tell y'all. What about I followed this article, this news, station on the internet, Shadow and Act. I guess it's black owned. I haven't read much about them, but they kind of have a lot of black facts about the black entertainment going out there. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about this, Tanya? Lil' Kim wants Tiana Taylor to play her in her biopic.
Her what?
Yeah, she wants her to play her in her biopic.
What do you think? She little. They both tiny.
I feel as Lil' Kim says, there isn't anybody else out here that can play her but Tiana Taylor. To my knowledge, I don't think that's true. It's people out here that's talented we may not even know that's not famous,
Yes.
That can play her, but hey, they do.
Well,
as
it
they
would
please.
be a good selection. I wouldn't say that it wouldn't.
Yeah,
be.
it'd be a good selection. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be.
It would be really nice.
Tiana's a talented young lady.
Yeah, she really is. She got the attitude and the way that's similar to Lil' Kim, a little snappiness about herself and stuff. That'd probably be a nice little hookup for her.
I could see that, yeah.
I could see that. And then the
I
skin tone.
would rather them have auditions instead of just placing her as the role, because you want to see raw talent. Yeah. I don't always want to see a known actor or actress or someone in the celebrity limelight to play somebody all the time. I want to see raw, real talent sometimes. Yeah. You want to see new faces.
Let's pick somebody else that don't nobody know, and then she come out and blow the set up like boom on them.
Exactly.
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
You want to see new artists and new talent out here that's acting, because you don't see many. You see them, but you don't see many. Yeah. Just like girl, I don't know her real name. But she played in Lovecraft. Have you seen that?
You know what?
You ain't seen Lovecraft
That light-skinned young lady?
No, not Journey. We know Journey. It's her co-star, the one who played her sister, the dark-skinned girl. I can't think of her name. But
You can't think of her name? What?
She's new to me. I have to look it up and see. Once I find it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Also, she's playing in a movie soon. I want to say it's directed by Regina King.
Oh really?
I read that earlier. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
So it's a lot of movies and stuff going on behind the scenes that they're trying to bring to light and put out there. So yeah, I'm proud of that.
Oh my God, kudos to them. We gonna see how this thing go with Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
Having somebody
I don't know.
a story about her.
She should have auditions.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody else. Tiana would be a good choice, definitely. Yeah. But I want to have more of an option in seeing who can actually fulfill that role.
I'm trying to tell you.
You can play that role.
I sure can. I'll be like this. Go Biggie, go Biggie, go Biggie, go Biggie.
See, I don't think
go Biggie.
I don't think you should be allowed to pick who plays you.
You shouldn't be allowed.
Because
No.
I think that whoever, like you'll pick somebody based on the idealized version of yourself that you have in your head,
Yeah, and a lot
as opposed to reality.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And she don't need, it should be other people that's producing the movie and directing that should,
That's what I'm
select the
saying.
cast,
Should have
know,
auditions.
and she
Yeah.
need to back off and then just see the magic, okay? Yeah, I totally agree.
I mean, hey,
Uh,
if she maybe she paying for it, so
Maybe.
shut up about that. Maybe she paying for it.
mhm. You did say that. They gotta pay.
They gotta pay.
You gotta pay to play, boo.
You want a star on the Walk of Fame, dude? Raise $50,000. That's all it takes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Huh.
David, you can't pull this camera up a little more.
They ain't gotta see you.
They showing my extra row right here. I don't like
Oh my
it.
gosh. How they showing your role?
I see it right here. It's showing the row. The row I'm trying to lose at Planet Fitness. It was. I be trying to scoot up and everything. And I said, dang, give
I
my
was gonna
pants.
say something smart.
I know you was. That's
was
why I
saying
said,
something
let me
smart.
just talk to David about it and leave
No.
you at the altar.
No.
I'm going to leave you right
I
there.
was
I ain't
gonna
got
say
nothing to
something
say to
real
you.
smart, real smart.
They don't need to be seeing that right there till I think at the end of March. Then I let them see my waistline, my slim waistline, not thickums right here.
You said end of March.
Yeah, they not finna see. Yeah, by the end of March, I plan on having that hourglass. But right now, thickums don't need to be seen. They don't need to see the installation. You heard me. Yes, I did say it. What's your biggest
Wait.
regret?
Have you watched Dave and Tanya? Have you guys watched
Here he
Netflix Bling Empire?
You know I have.
I know you seen it.
No, I got actually the last thing. So I watched Night Stalker
Nice.
on Netflix.
I didn't watch it, but I seen the trailer for it. It's pretty dope. Was it good? Really? Okay. I'm gonna
How
have to
many
watch-
does it has? How many?
4 episodes.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a 4 hour. It's less than 4 hours. Each episode's about 55 minutes long.
Okay, that's cool.
I thought, like, that's the shit I'm obsessed with. Like, I like the serial killers and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
fascinated by it. There was still some stuff in there that I had no clue happened. Just because a lot of stuff got buried during the court case. Like, so there was a whole. I don't want to ruin it. Just there was a whole dynamic inside of his crimes that never hit the light of day during the court case because they knew they had enough to convict him based on what they had, that they didn't need to go there with it.
So you tell me you need to watch this again?
Wait. So who was
Oh,
it?
no,
Who
no,
Who
no,
was this
'cause,
based off
Rice?
of?
Richard
like-
Ramirez, the
Really?
Night Stalker in
Oh,
L.A.
wow.
So I mean, it's like I said, and it is it's fascinating. Like it's because I mean, he basically held the city of Los Angeles hostage for almost an entire summer.
Talking about with fear.
What year was this?
Early to mid 80s, 84,
Oh, I wasn't
85.
born yet.
Yeah.
Really?
But it's still on there, you know. Did,
Okay, you said Night Stalker. It's called.
Yeah, it's called Night
Oh, I
Stalker.
gotta check that out.
Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
Night Stalker?
I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I'm checking that out. I love to binge watch a movie or a series.
Yes, Night Stalker. Just wanted to make sure.
okay, that's cool.
I'm checking that out.
Because there's a tangential case that's referenced in it, the Hillside Strangler. But so that's why I got my head. I was like, wait a minute, is it Night Strangler? No, it's Night Stalker. Yeah, it's Night Stalker. And one of the cases that's mentioned in there is the Hillside Strangler.
So I know you seen the one about the Louis Vuitton murder.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That was like that.
What
That
y'all-
was a lot.
can't believe
that
y'all.
kind of took a lot of emotion in me. I was like, he really did all of that killing before he even got to Miami. That was a lot. You never seen that?
No.
You gotta watch that.
crazy.
Dude, that was intense.
So I like I said, it's always been kind of a fascination of mine. Like I love like the Green River Killer and Ted Bundy and those guys. Like just being able to
Ted Bundy was a
the understanding of why they have profilers didn't exist when these first serial killers were coming on the scene in the late 60s. Well, not the first ones they identified in the 60s and 70s. Like they had to create a whole new science to deal with these people. And it was funny because and that's one of the things that's covered in this Night Stalker doc is there was a cop who was putting together, hey, I think these cases are related and yet because of this. and he was getting laughed at by it because he'd only been on the force for 10 years. And they were
Okay.
like, "Oh, you're trying to make your bones. You're trying to, make a name for yourself." And it turned out he was right the entire time.
So, what is it that gets you going with these type of movies, trying to understand the mind of the person, or are they going to get caught and win? And why does it take so long?
No, because all these documentaries.
It take a long time for them to get caught.
So all these documentaries, and it's the thing, a serial killer, and there are some of the more famous ones have never been caught.
No, they haven't.
Unless a serial killer screws up, you're not going to catch them.
Oh my God!
Like the truly psychopath, sociopathic, evil ones, you won't catch them.
Y'all better not be on Facebook, okay? We ain't got time for all that. You understand what I'm saying?
So I know you've been to the Death Museum, right?
Yes, actually, I know the people that run it.
Really?
Yeah, we've had them on our show before. Yeah.
Man, that place creeped me out, but it was so fascinating to see
Boy,
all types of murders and everything. It's fascinating to look at. It's creepy in a way, but it's fascinating because you look at life like what's going on in their heads to do this every day, all day, to have a
fetish.
And that's the fascinating part to me.
Yes.
Is what turned you into that person,
right.
And are they born or are they made?
And
are
they turn it off and turn it on. It's like a switch.
Yeah.
I read about the clown killer back in the 70s. I want to say. Yes.
They ain't like puppies.
That was a trip.
They killed
So that's the thing, and that's the thing. There was, there are some nice people, dude. Not like Ted Bundy's friends didn't think he was a dick.
Right.
Like he was a charming.
He was charming to them. Yeah.
Great guy,
upstanding guy. Right.
But then when that flip
Those
switch,
aren't the people he wanted to kill. Okay?
exactly. When that switch flipped,
those people were on the friend zone. Y'all cool with me?
But
I'm going over the street to Becky over there. What thrilled them to want to kill certain people?
Ted Bundy had a switch for real because watching that documentary, it was time consuming. He went through a lot. He lived a normal life like everybody else, but it was like he was like night and day.
So I'm curious. Did you watch both of them?
No, I didn't catch the other one yet.
So there are two. There is one that is done basically by historians that are just telling the story.
I've seen the other one.
And then there's one that's done that was basically the main person that was telling them the story was the girl that married him when he was in prison.
I watched that one.
And so you get a whole different
flip.
spin on him between the two docs. It's interesting.
I gotta watch the second one. Yeah. Because it was a trip to me when they had him in custody one time and they had him locked up in a room. He jumped out the window and escaped again. That I was like, how do you let a person, and not to be racist or anything, but it's crazy.
Like they let Michael get out on Halloween. He got up out that sucker. I just seen that mask. I was like, what?
Dude, like that kid, he jumped out of a second-story window.
He jumped out a window. And wasn't it snowing?
No. Not yet. It was winter because it wasn't snowing but he escaped up into the hills where it was.
Right.
Okay, but his crazy didn't hurt him. He didn't feel that far. I'm trying to tell you. He couldn't have. Because he got
they said
up.
he should have broken an ankle. He should have,
But his crazy, I'm telling you, he was strong crazy. So
the funny thing is they went back and they couldn't again, hindsight is 20/20. He was always doing this exercise in his jail cell where he was jumping off the top bunk and landing on the floor, cement floors. He was strengthening his feet, his ankles, his knees, everything, because he knew that's how he was going to get out. That was his plan.
Strategic, crazy person. Listen,
he was smart. He was a smart man.
I would say so, but part of his brain, that part of that killer side, I can't deal with that. That was a little. You were too brilliant for me, boo.
Well, and that's the thing. If he had, but even that one, if he hadn't screwed up, they would have caught him.
Man, don't try this at home, people. I'm trying to tell you. Technology has changed. You need to be afraid. Don't be out there studying people doing all that. Go on with your bad self. You hear
me? They're not afraid.
They still out there. They still out there. But that right there let me know a lot. That Heck yeah, I thought that man was just like this. No, he was like this. He was too calm. He was too analytical to be able to think, I know how to jump out this window, and I'm going to practice. Whoa. How could his mind go back and forth and tell him to practice so his ankles and stuff and knees can be strong so he don't break them? Oh, heck no. We don't need nothing like that in society. Oh, no.
They left him in that room by himself, and he escaped. That boggles, because it cracks me up every time I think about it. Like, he just escaped because he left him in the room by himself.
Oh, my God. But still, he knew he was going to be left alone.
And that's what I'm saying. And he knew it. He knew it.
We can't have that.
It's a mess.
Do you have any what is one of your biggest regrets that you can say that you really regret in life? You know, looking down from as what you can remember from, I wouldn't even say 10 and up. What can you say that you really regret?
I really don't have any regrets.
You don't regret meeting somebody or
no. I don't.
Going to somewhere.
Well, in that aspect, still no, because
here he come with this.
Whatever. I feel as I don't have any regrets. I wish I could have did stuff differently. I would say that. Okay. But I don't have any regrets.
Oh, you don't regret? I'm going to tell you what I regret. I went to the park down the street by myself. I was old enough to go. It was two twins and they mama. They was on the monkey bars and I was too. Then we went over to the slide. We slide. We having all kind of fun. Then we went back on the monkey bar. No, on the slide. One of them tried to kiss me. We was young, about 10 or 11. I leaned over, my big old head hit the concrete. And my tooth went through my lip. I regret that, and I'll never forget it in my life. The lady, I seen all the blood on my clothes. I had a hysterical fit.
You regret that?
Heck yeah, because my lip ain't never the same.
That's a life lesson.
It's a life lesson, but I regret that my lip got cut like that, and I had to go to the doctor, and they gave me 2 stitches. That traumatized me a little bit.
I had 5 over here. I ran into a table.
Okay, well, it's a learning experience. You know you regret going over by that table, getting busted in your forehead.
I regret chasing a girl trying to grab her butt.
Oh, okay.
I had to be like, I think I was, 6 or 7?
And what happened?
We was at church.
Wrong place.
We were at church and we were playing around, back, it was like a church camp for kids back in the time. And I remember me and her were being like real frisky that day, and I was chasing her, and me running and chasing after her, not paying attention. I run through the door and smacked right into the table. And thank God back then, it wasn't a bone back there. It was like soft. So it shattered through the skin, but I did stitches, but it wasn't a bone right there at the time. So I was like, thank God, because I could have been messed up.
See, you regret that. I'm trying to tell you. I know it's something that you regret.
I don't regret it. I don't regret it, but it's just, it was a life.
You wish you didn't do it. Wishing not doing is regret.
But it happened for a reason.
It surely did. You know what you was doing.
See, that's my take on it. Like, I don't know that I have regrets, because everything that I've gone through has brought me to where I am right now.
Okay, but it can bring y'all there, but y'all know y'all really resent that it happened. That's regret.
Oh, I can be there are some things that I'm annoyed at.
You could, right? You can annoy. I don't regret anything, because like you said, you're blessed to be where you are now. Things teach you in life to manifest something better.
Little boy,
you grow.
You right.
You grow.
Little boy, I ain't like you. You weren't supposed to have tried to kiss me, and my head was bigger than average as a child.
But why would
I leaned over.
You were a kid.
Because I was like, because I was like, boys, cooties. And he tried to kiss me, and I leaned over like, and all I seen was the concrete, and my lip. I was like, oh my God. She was like, where you live, baby? I'm going to take you home. I was like,
no. I bet you was. I can see you doing that too, for real. She had to pick you up by your neck.
She carried me down there with her ugly little sons on the side of her. And my mama took me through emergency. And I still got that to this day. I regret. Nope. It's on the inside. See?
You can't see nothing. Oh,
I can feel it.
You gotta regret. You don't feel nothing.
I feel it so bad.
No, you don't feel nothing.
I do.
There's
a little slit right there. I'm trying to tell. Whatever I do. I know y'all regret things, and they try to reword it, say, but there's a reason why it happened.
Some people might
really,
but no, some people might have regret. Some people do have regret. Some people do. Not saying they don't.
they
but
wish they didn't do it. That's regret.
Yeah, I mean, people that's probably just done some crazy, mess. Yeah.
Had the baby by the wrong man. I regret that. Oh my God, my kids are great. I'm glad they're here, but oh my God, I regret that I boned that one. Let that one get in for a little bit. I'm sorry, it happens. Oh God, oh Lord, have mercy. But I was let me see what else I was looking up.
What?
I looked up a lot of stuff, but this week has been so cramped for me.
You really write all of that?
I do.
Like, really?
I do. What do you consider this most important in life?
Say that again.
What do you consider this most important in life? Respect. I consider
having a peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because you realize some people don't have a peace of mind. Some people legit are, messed up in the head, so they don't have a peace of mind. But having a peace of mind and knowing your worth, that's important to me.
Some people
like
don't.
Dave knows his worth.
I haven't. Have you ever seen Conan the Barbarian?
Yes.
The old Schwarzenegger movie. Because that's the line, and that's why I'm sitting over here giggling. Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Oh my God.
He ain't lying.
Oh God. Did he just say that? Yes, he did.
He hit it right on the nail too.
Oh my God.
That was dope. That was
Some
dope.
people, Lord help us today. Some people don't know when to shut their minds off, though. When you overthink and you wake up thinking, you go to sleep thinking, you do stuff thinking, you don't know when to be in the moment and think of what you're in the moment in.
That's a habit that we have as human beings.
I ain't got that. I know how to shut it off. I ain't about to be sitting around overthinking.
Some people can't stop it, though.
Exactly.
Yes, they can. They don't want to.
They can't. Some people
I'm one of those people.
Well, why you can do it?
I can, but it's taken me a long time to get there.
Yeah.
But so for example, this is why on one of one of the TiVos in my house, I have probably 100 old episodes of South Park and Miami Vice and that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
Because in order to turn if my brain's going and I can't stop it, I have to turn something on, and it can't be something I haven't seen before, because then my brain won't it won't turn off, because then it'll just focus
I wonder what's
on
happening. What's going to happen? Come here.
Right.
What's going on?
But if it's something I've seen 100 times and I know every line, every word, everything, that distracts my brain enough, but doesn't make it think. So that's the trick to shut my brain down and let me go to sleep.
Some people need to take that advice. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like you said, they don't know how to shut it off. They figure that they supposed to excessively think, but that can also be damaging.
But no, some people are wired like
you
that.
You can't get no sleep and all that.
Some people are wired like that. Some people just have that type of mind where their mind does not stop. Even when they're dreaming, it doesn't stop.
Don't think so much 9 days. Think about something else. It's like, how you going to stop thinking about something else, but you still thinking? Oh, God, help me.
For real. I mean, it's mind over matter with that situation. Some people, you can go to bed mad. You should go to bed mad, but sometimes you can't help it.
Hey, sometimes
you just got to do what you got to do. Pray about it. If you pray, do what you got to do.
Oh, I agree. I like that one. That was a good one. Okay, Nicholas. Okay, David. I agree. Oh, that's what.
Oh, you got your pearls on for the pearls and chucks.
Girl, yeah, I was finna say pearls and chucks, but my chucks is at the crib, y'all. I just put on some Uggs today.
I just realized that.
Yeah, and the earrings is pearl, the necklace. I just heard some say, wear pearls today, and the ring is pearl. I just went all out. Booyah!
You did.
I did go all the way out, didn't I? Uh-huh.
So how do you feel about the new president and vice president?
Baby, I'm going to tell you, her birthday is October the 12th, and mine is October the 11th. She going to get it in. Okay?
Libra?
Yes, she is. That's why her smile is so gorgeous and she's so poised. She don't have time for all of that. Okay? Hey, Xavier, I got a feeling he just missed it. He missed coming on and visiting for a second, huh?
I know.
Yeah.
He might be out of town. I haven't talked to him.
What?
He might be.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, I do. I admire her. I even like Biden's wife. She seems very laid back. She looks very classy and elegant. I love elegance, not forced elegance. Some people try to force their elegance, but when you really got it and you classy, it just, I'm like, my God, all right, girl.
She is also going to be the first lady that maintains an actual job outside of the White House.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Isn't she a doctor?
She's
Has
a
a
professor.
doctorate? Yeah.
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 Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She got it going on. She not concerned about all that riffraff. She's like, honey,
That
you
reminds
take care
me,
of
Dave.
it.
Have you ever seen the Survivor? I mean, not
Baby.
Survivor, but
Designated Survivor?
Yes.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yes, that reminds me of that show because he came into that so roughly, but his wife was actually, she did her own thing, and I like that. It shows you have, another side to you besides just being pretty.
Oh, yeah, because brains and smarts it should be important in a woman and not what she wears or what she has or what she looks like. Those are superficial things. Things that are solid and concrete is what you know. And you got to act on what you know. Some people know stuff and still act goofy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't wear it well, or they don't show another side of them. The most important side is your inner, excuse me, I'm getting tender. Your inner woman that has been through so much and it has molded you to be, what can I say, be a woman of strength. A woman that's dedicated to other things other than what doesn't matter, like fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love to sit down and chop it up with women in the area that they know and they studied and they have put in years and time, and they come and they share that with you, and we go back and forth and we kick it and we vibe, not out of ego, not out of just bull crap. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sincere, you do you and I do me, and we come together and we just make this happen type of thing. I love that. A lot of times I see a lot of guys getting along, but women don't be getting along. I be wondering, what is wrong with that?
I think,
you guys, y'all know how to put stuff up under the table. Women be biting and cackling at each other. Like, I be like, girl,
some women have a complex.
Your area is over there. If you stay over there and don't come over here, it won't be no beef up in this place.
So how you going to say that when you have a problem?
I don't have a problem with women. No, I don't.
You don't?
No. They have a problem with me, and sometimes I reflect it back to them. I do. You're going to be you, and you're going to do whatever you do.
He's sitting over there with one arched eyebrow calling bullshit without even calling bullshit.
No, but I'm being serious, though, David. I don't have a problem with a woman and what she brings to the table. Now, if you bring bullcrap to the table, that's on you, but you're not finna reflect it over here. Okay? That's the only thing. If you bad enough to reflect it over here, I'm bad enough to check you on it and call you out on it. So stay in your lane.
So this is kind of a sweeping generalization, and by and large I hate those, but it is generally accurate. Where if you take 10 guys and you put them in a room,
yeah,
things will probably be okay. Like, we'll find something to talk about.
We will.
Whether it's either sports, whatever. Until you introduce one woman into that situation. You introduce a woman into that situation, and now the guys suddenly decide they need to have a pecking order. But you take 10 women and put them in a room, there are going to be problems from the time the door closes.
That's when I get quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they even, I don't know, because I'm a woman, vibe off of the other woman, boo.
But not even that.
When you wrong and somebody being quiet, didn't that tell you need to check yourself? It's not working over here.
Be quiet. Because you get personal with it.
No, I'm just being
but
honest.
For
I'm
real,
a woman.
Women have complex issues with each other, I noticed, because even at my job, a lot of younger women, I've always heard women, I don't have girlfriends, I hang with more dudes. It's because some women have that, I want to say, what's that, gorilla, the silverbacks. They have that they want to be, I'm the best, so I'm here. But then if another girl is in competition with her, or she thinks a girl is in competition with her because of her hair or whatever, or skin color, which I had that other issue earlier I read about.
Oh my.
Light skin and dark skin.
Yes.
And how people that are lighter complexion have an issue with people that are dark complexion and vice versa. So it's like that competition of where, she thinks she's doing something, so let me up my game a little bit.
But there's a problem right there. You went over into her part. You went over to whether she thinks she's doing something or whether she's not. That's none of your concern. You got to stay true to yourself and not to somebody else. You being true to the other person, looking in on what if she not like that, and you just looking at it like that because you got an issue within yourself. And that just doesn't apply to women. It applies to men too. Yeah. Y'all just know how to cover it up better. That's all.
That's not true. Some men.
Yes, y'all do.
I can tell when a man has a problem with me because I've dealt with it half my life. Even working in casino, Motor City Casino, it was a dude.
Right.
Some reason he didn't like me. I don't know why, but
himself.
He could have been himself. He was always, trying to edge me on, trying to get me to get an attitude or trying to start a pick a fight with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I checked him. I was like, "What's the problem?"
Ooh.
And he told me, and I was like, "You have insecurities in your own self." And ever since that day, we kind of squashed it. But he still had something against me, and I never really understood why. Mm-hmm. Because he even lied to me one time to my supervisor.
You admit you didn't do nothing to him, right?
Nothing.
So the problem is within him, but he want to make it seem like you, because a lot of times people don't want to look at themselves to change.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look at it ain't me and all this and that, but the person haven't done nothing to you. Mm-hmm. So it is you, but you don't want to reevaluate yourself to make you better because you probably like being that way. And that's on you, boo. But don't come over here with it. And that's why you said, no, don't come over here with it. So you addressed it. Mm-hmm. Some people can't even address it. I admire you for that.
Yeah.
Okay? You address you good at addressing
because
stuff.
I'm going to address it.
I
don't especially at my workplace.
Down.
I don't like that either at school or my workplace.
Oh.
I never like people having that animosity with me because for one, I'm the coolest person you ever meet.
Yes,
I'm down to earth, all of that.
And you likable.
Exactly.
Some people not likable.
Yeah.
And they envy the fact that you are, but they not working on themselves to be likable. Come on, man.
That's true.
Holla.
So Facebook, how do y'all feel about that? Let us know.
Inbox
us on Podcast Detroit or our pages. Let us know what y'all think about that. How do you feel about the complex of women and men in the same room together? Attitudes, whatever, how do y'all feel about
people
that?
People starting stuff and ain't nobody did nothing to them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I see it all the time.
All the time.
That happened at work. What was it, Monday or Tuesday?
What?
No, actually Wednesday. It was an issue over dollies. So the dolly situation at the job is we top hat the parts onto these little metal dollies, whatever, send them out to the line. Mm-hmm. So I was on the Tucker that day. Mm-hmm. And the person who was taking our dollies and replenishing them was kind of on some bull that day. Okay. So me and the guy who were working together, we knew what was up. So we had kept doing our job. Didn't say nothing. Mm-hmm. Towards the end of the day, lady named, I keep her name quiet. A lady I worked with, she brought it up to our attention that we were taking her dollies, and she didn't like that because she had to hot pick all these routes. My thing was, we hot picking too. Mm-hmm. So I'm not about to sit up here. I don't care what I don't care. Mm-hmm. Your name on these dollies, why does that matter?
Right.
We all share. To me it doesn't matter, but to them they have protocol. I don't care about A-Crew protocol. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care if you've been there 25, 30 years. I don't care.
Right.
That don't scare me. I come here to do my job and go home.
Yes.
People have an issue with that, and people have an issue of, oh, well, let me say something. No. I ain't got to talk to the supervisor about that.
Right.
Let me know what you got to say. Say it to me.
That's between me and you.
Exactly.
Here.
So let me know what you got to say.
Sometimes they include other people so that they could take their side. And sometimes people run and tell the situation before somebody else talk about it.
Exactly.
Right. So I want you to be on my side with it. I want to tell you all this stuff, and this could be wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the person need to find out for sure both sides of the situation when you include somebody else. People shouldn't I'm just going to listen to you because I know you or I like you or I trust what you saying. No, boo, because 9 times out of 10 they be lying.
And that's what they do.
What y'all lying?
People like to rally up people and, get them on their side. But my thing is also, too, no, hear my side of the story. I didn't have no story to tell. It just pissed me off that, people still on that bull.
Yeah.
and it's over something that we can't control, and that we don't even pay for these dollars.
Right.
They're Chrysler dollars. Why do you care so much?
Why? To make it difficult for you.
Because people like my mom always said. Shout out to my mama, Carla Hudson.
Hey, Carla.
Because she always used to tell me misery loves company. And people in this world are really miserable.
You know what I'm saying? I just heard that in my mind
really
today.
Miserable.
It's a lot of people that's miserable, but do you want to stay miserable? What can you do to get out of your misery or stop being miserable? Why you want to stay stuck and you know it ain't no good to you?
Some people that's their life.
Some people love misery.
Some people feed off of that.
I like being sad so everybody can have pity parties for me. No, you don't need a pity party. You need strength.
Yeah.
You need people to project strength to you.
do.
And you got to want to accept that strength so that you can get rid of that sadness or that grief or that depression or that, like you say, misery, which is a lot of things balled up in one. That's all that it is. It's choices that we make. That person was wrong what they did with you at work. You know what I'm saying? That was just out of order, and it was childish. We grown up in here.
It wasn't wrong for her to say what she had to say.
To the other person, it was.
No, but she didn't. She tried to check both of us, but it wasn't it wasn't wrong. It wasn't wrong because they do have it is a system that we have.
Yeah.
But in that system, I'm not chasing dollies and I'm not chasing parts all day.
No.
I'm not trying to work hard. I want to work smarter.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand you were high picking, we were high picking too. But in the same sense, we work together. It'll work. It'll work out. It'll balance.
So
a lot of people don't have balance at work because they want to overpower somebody else.
So why? And that's where you stepping off into somebody else's area when they got to do their own thing over here, and you feel like you want to be a busybody. And if you're not helping the person where it's beneficial to them, or you trying to make yourself look good, or try to put them down, stay over there with that because I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna check you on that. You hear me? Don't come over here with all that mess. You know, like you said, she was right, but then again, she was wrong.
Yeah.
And her own approach.
It was a lot. It was sad because the next day I wanted to go back and I wanted to have a conversation and talk, but she didn't come to work that day. So I guess she was like, she was over the mess and over the bull. So I kind of like to apologize. You know, the anger. Cause I that's why I wrote that message that I need anger management. I do pray. You're right. Pray.
Yeah.
You pray. I do pray. But I do need somebody to talk to. I need a little therapist in my life.
Yeah. Everybody do. But sometimes when you can't get to a therapist, it seems like it's somebody around you that has some sense. Mm-hmm. You just got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some people just feel like I just can't be wrong, but you are. Reality is telling you that you're wrong, whether you accept it or not. It's still, and then you got an issue for not accepting it because it's right there in your face. You're out of line, boo. Shoot, take your butt on somewhere. But
well,
what?
You're right.
You're right. Yeah.
But in the same sense, people have to learn how to be loyal and learn how to judge themselves first.
Right.
Look at the equation that's happening. Put yourself in the middle of it, then subtract yourself out of it. Mm-hmm. You have to look at yourself first, then come back and look at the situation. Depending on you wrong or right, it doesn't matter. We have to learn how to disagree to agree, and some people don't know how to do that. It's the truth.
Right. You better hear me, and they won't. And it's by choice too. You know it is, because it's right there in your face.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a person that don't want to grow. And we can accept that you don't want to grow. But you can't affect other people in a negative way without the repercussions coming to you, because we reap what we sow. Yeah. You know? We're going to reap it. I see you got something about salt and pepper on there.
Don't read my stuff.
I gotta look over there. I see it.
No.
What you telling? What?
No, it's just
and you going to put the pencil on the pen on it.
No, it's just about, I was reading an article about, you know, the two women that are playing Salt and Pepper, was just telling this part of the, about the movie and what's coming about the movie and how, you know, I guess they're portraying them, and it's not just about rap, it's about, I guess, the life of Salt and Pepper. So I didn't read much of the article, I just kind of read the outline of it. But
yeah.
I think it'd be a dope movie. I just want them to get the wigs together on these movies and these biopics.
It be looking
these
woofy.
wigs just I mean,
y'all better get them together.
I think they be taking old used cotton or something. I don't know. It just don't be right. It just don't be right. But
oh God,
I want to shout out, you know.
Ding 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 ding.
I want to shout out all the Aquarius and the Capricorn birthdays, who passed and who's coming up and who's today. Shout out to one of my best friends, D'Angelo, and
Happy
Michi.
birthday, D'Angelo
Happy birthday
and
to
Michi.
you.
Did they ever squash their shit with Spinderella?
No, that's still going on. Because she sued them last year, I want to say.
That's why I was wondering if that, yeah.
Yeah. I read that last year. That article was dope because she went off. She was like, I've been a part of them for a long time, and I'm always kind of pushed to the side. And she's like, I don't have the rights that they have.
Yep.
She was like, she was like kind of like used and somewhat. But that's crazy because I did read an article about, remember that artist, Dave, Blue Cantrell?
Yep.
So I watched the little series on her about her life and everything, and she really got used up. Like, she was in the industry for a while, and she got, she made some good accolades, but I think she got pushed back because the thing with Jay-Z. Yep. So something happens with Jay-Z and Beyonce, if you notice, from her and Carrie Hilson and everybody else, they kind of get washed under the rug.
Yeah.
And if you notice that, it happens a lot with artists.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
that blackball?
Her biggest
That
issue, not her biggest, but one of her bigger issues was like when Salt and Peppa were doing the I Love the 90s concert tour. They were saying with Spinderella.
Yes.
But Spinderella wasn't booked for those shows.
She wasn't. Not at all. She wasn't. And that's what happens. It happens with a lot of people, with groups, and even people that's solo artists, like Maya.
Oh, my God.
Maya
what
got
happened to her?
Maya got blackballed, just kind of like Blue did.
Are you serious?
Because when you act, Beyonce and Jay-Z have power, as you can see. So if you have an accusation with Jay-Z or Beyonce, you will kind of get pushed to the side. And that's what happened with a lot of artists. A lot of artists have got pushed to the side because of Jay-Z and Beyonce relationship over the years.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. But you did say salt and pepper. He said it right. I said salt and pepper. He was like, no, that's not. David was like, that's not. No.
Right. It ain't no pepper.
It's salt
It's pepper.
and pepper.
And I wasn't even going to call you out about it.
Right.
I was like, salt and pepper.
She's telling her
I
herself.
had to put some seasoning on this meat. They was like, no, that is a rap group. Salt and pepper. Okay, Tanya. I was like,
I was actually on stage with them.
Oh,
Really?
really?
When they did the I Love the 90s thing a couple years ago.
Wow.
Because we were dude, I bought like front row
David.
seats and we were idiots. And they pulled my business partner Bob and I up on stage because they were pulling guys up when they were doing that "What a Man" song.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, dude, I got so many pictures, and because I didn't even know how many people I knew that were there.
they would
But all of a sudden,
that.
we're like sending, like texting me a picture of myself. I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing on stage with someone?
That's
You
awesome.
enjoyed it, huh, Dave?
You have a very interesting life, Dave.
Yes, he does.
I would like to interview you.
I just weird shit happens to me when I run with it. Like that's honestly how what happens.
I'm definitely interviewing you though. That's a weird up interview.
Oh, yes, I believe it would be. But I was I did a little research on inner child wounds, and I got a friend of mine. He did a poem for it, so I'm just gonna talk about a little bit. And it's 4 different areas where people have wounds that they are not aware of. And he did a poem, and I want to read the poem, y'all, after I talk about the different little areas that's in inner child wounds. The first one is abandonment wounds that a lot of people have, where sometimes they feel left out, fear being alone. And that's just only 2 right there with abandonment wounds. Then we're going to go,
Don't mind me.
oh, my God. Okay.
I need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, okay.
It's been a long day.
Okay. Okay. Let me stop. Okay, then we go to trust wounds. The trust wound is when a person is afraid to be hurt and they don't trust themselves. Finds ways to not trust people. That's when people have trust wounds.
Wait,
Get out of here.
where did you find this? What are you talking about?
Finish. Resume. What's wrong with this?
You need a new phone.
Oh, yeah.
That phone is possessed. I don't know if since we started this podcast.
Yours. You just had to get another one too.
I did, but you need to get another one because
Yeah,
your possessed ass phone.
I know it's acting up, ain't it? Hey,
Get it together,
y'all.
Kelly Ripper.
But yeah, the other one. I'm just.
You catching everything late today.
I really am. I was all into this, and then you be like, a little jab on the side. I have to turn to look at you. Okay, then it's neglect wounds. Struggling to let things go, has low self-worth, gets angry easily when somebody has neglect wounds within themselves throughout the years. And then we also have guilt wounds. Feeling sorry or bad make you feel that way too. Doesn't like to ask for things, using guilt to manipulate. So a lot of people are not aware of these wounds that they have inside of them. Do you think you have any of these wounds, like feeling left out? You know, sometimes you go to them. Yeah. That's abandonment wounds. Like if somebody's father abandoned them, or their mother, or you have friends that you was cool with and they abandoned you. And
that sounds like old boy off of Bling Empire. You remember
orphan.
Yeah, no,
Kevin.
not Kevin. The one that was dating the girl Kelly. He has that issue tough.
Yeah, because
remember
every
he
time
went
she
off
would
on her.
leave
Yeah, he remember
and go somewhere he felt left out. He must have been abandoned somewhere in his life.
He said his parents weren't really in his life.
Oh, that's it.
And oh my gosh, he has that everything you just named. He has.
Wow.
Because did you see how the therapist was talking to him? And he was like, "Well, we're not finished. We're just we're still here."
Trying to brush it
and
off.
Kelly like, "No, I want to break up with you. I'm tired of your shit."
Yes, she did.
Because he was the little Power Ranger going through a lot. He was the Red Power Ranger.
Oh my God. But then, do you also see where it says trust wounds, where you're afraid of being hurt and you don't trust people? You know, you've been through something in your life where you really trusted somebody with everything, and then they let you down. So this is a hidden thing that's within your heart where you lack trust.
That's why you can't trust people with everything.
Mm-hmm. Like you
can't.
Yeah.
You would get let down every time.
Mm-hmm. Because it said trust wounds find ways not to trust people. I'm going to make up something in my mind not to trust you. Because I have a trust wound and I'm not even aware of it.
I don't believe about the wound thing. That sounds kind of too much.
I think it is a wound though, because it's there.
I don't think it's a wound. I think some people just have territory issues or trust issues, and I'm one of those people.
It come from somewhere though. Haven't you dealt with somebody and you trust them real bad, and then they let you down? You be like, dang, and it just invisibly get inside of you without you knowing.
That's one.
Yeah.
But I think some people, like, I have my own trust built up that it's not even a wound. I think it's just me, personal.
Okay.
I don't trust a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I that's how I am.
Because I bet you get your trust.
It's a wound, though.
I think it's a wound because it haven't healed. Even though it's a security mechanism now, but I think that throughout the years, you put your trust in a lot of people and they let you down. So you put your guard up and say, well, I'm not going to trust you. That's a wound. Like you wounded still. Because you're going to have to come to a place where you're going to trust certain people with certain things. You think?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really a wound. I mean, I get what you're saying. It could be for some people, but for some people, really just don't trust people. And that's just who the character is, you know? That's who I am. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't, and that's my thing. See,
but you did it first.
I'm very caring and loving in that way, but my trust with people is very rough and rigid. I don't trust many people, but I can love unconditionally, or I can accept you as who you are.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. But me, as far as in trust, I don't trust many people.
I think that we do to a degree. Our trust is limited. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh my God! I promise. I thought I turned this one down. Oh, forget it. I'll
just throw it out the window.
But I think we do when we first meet people, we trust them to a degree, and then we see certain things about them. Then we guard our trust. We pull it back because you have to be able to trust somebody to be around them. To a degree. Yes, you do. I can't be around nobody too much if I don't trust you like that.
I understand that, but some aspects too, some aspects of the trust issue with that part, what if you work with somebody you don't trust?
I ain't about to be sitting there. I'm about to show you like this. My eyes always open to you. Like, they be like, why you looking at me like that? I be like, nothing. I don't know about you.
So is that from the trust room?
That's from a wound inside of me. I trust a lot of people, and come to find out that I shouldn't have took my trust that deep with you. You know what I'm saying? Some people take their trust too far where they wholeheartedly trust them when you're only supposed to trust them a certain level of them being human and them being before you. Yeah.
That's real scientific what you just said.
Okay, well,
That's
we're going
real like
scientist LaTanya.
That's real scientific. I feel like
can't
if
stand
if you trust somebody, you trust them. If you don't, you don't.
True.
You just knocked my shit on the floor.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Damn.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even know yours was right there. Excuse me.
But trust comes from, like you said, from within.
Mm-hmm.
But some people do have that wound where they can't trust people. But some people just don't trust people at all.
At all.
And that's like mothers, for instance. They don't trust some of the people they kids hang out with, their friends.
Yeah.
And that's just, I think, the natural instinct of some women or parents in general,
Yeah.
men and women. They don't trust that person. Like, they may not even know that person. Oh, that's my friend so-and-so.
Yeah.
And your parent like, well, I don't trust them off rip. I mean, I don't think it's a wound. I think it's just a natural thing of, your parent knows your judgment of friends. They don't trust that person.
But I agree with you saying a little bit, but I do believe that it's something, it wounds you to where it caused you to be more aware of it, and you might do it more than you usually would because you have experienced some type of trust issue, and it's still there because it's making you aware of, don't trust them too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta trust you a little bit, but I can't give my all in you with trust. And then they was talking about neglect. This is where things come from, where people have low self-worth. They was neglected somewhere in their life because the person didn't give them the input that they needed for them to really, truly believe in themselves.
Now that I can believe. Because
I can believe that.
A lot of people, they don't know their worth. They don't believe in much.
Yeah.
Especially in the, African American community.
Yeah.
We had that a lot because we didn't have that push of whether you had a father or not. Even though my father wasn't in my life, I still had, male role models and women in my life to push me to go further in life and do more. But some people don't even have that.
True.
So I get where you come from with that one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is the poem that a friend of mine gave, and it's called The Fear of Being Abandoned. Okay? So tell me how you think.
Don't read it all choppy. Read it nice and
that's what I'm trying to go flowy with it. Thank you so much.
Eating candy.
I'm trying to
swallow it. There you go. Crunch on it. Take it out. Or eat
it. Okay. The fear of being abandoned. When the fear of being abandoned stabs you, it automatically resides within your blood. Its phobia takes control of your mind and emotions to divert your every crossroad into regret. Abandonment is in the memories of the mind. It's in your blood moving through your veins throughout your body. It retards your progressing status into failure. Now you become tortured and broken. By the ever instinct of being abandoned, the joy you are supposed to have is drained from your very being. Feeling emotionally frustrated and isolated from within. The intensity is great and desperate for your attention. Abandonment must be dealt with in your heart and mind and must not become who you are on the inside. It cannot hide.
You better do that, Brian.
Hey, we're going to do that all the time. We're going to do poetry time, and you're going to write. I'm going to have some, and you got to read it, too.
Okay, that's fine.
So we're going to have poetry time, y'all. Did y'all like that?
Poetry when I was young.
I bet you did.
I love poetry.
Ooh,
that was dope.
That was
that was nice.
Wasn't it?
That was nice.
Yeah, I thought it really was of abandonment.
And
it really the fear of it.
And to go off of that, I have a positive word to say.
Yes.
You treat people the way you want to be treated. Respect is key in life.
Yes.
So people, Facebook out there, everybody just keep respect as the number one out here for the world. Respect, wear your mask.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Yes.
Be clean, wash your hands.
Yes.
We gotta, keep it together. And before we go, I would like to shout out a couple of small business entrepreneurs
on now. What you got?
out there. Melanated and Motivated. My homegirl Mo.
Hey,
That's
Mo.
her. That's her. Her designer line. another designer line I follow and I soon to get my hoodie is by Phoenix Eagle.
Yes.
It's a nice, dope line.
Mm-hmm.
Shout her out. Also,
shout out to that.
Cuff by Kels, my best friend.
She's gone now. We got a lot of business owners.
She does ear cuffs and nose cuffs.
Really?
I'm gonna have to get you one. Yeah.
What is that?
I'll show you.
Show me.
I'm gonna have to get you one.
It ain't no piercing or nothing.
No, it's not a piercing though. But
Okay.
it's I'll show you.
All right. Oh.
And also, to all the entrepreneurs and business owners that I follow on Facebook and coworkers that I know, shout out to all of y'all. I'm proud of everybody for doing their thing. You know,
yes.
This has become a new entrepreneur. I say an entrepreneur. You know, business way of life of doing things besides a 9 to 5. So it's a blessing to see other people out here doing their thing.
I totally agree. And shout out to Podcast Detroit with David.
Yes.
We love you, David.
If it wasn't for Dave, where would we be?
Yeah. And David got to get his rest, y'all.
He does.
And all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Does. Because he's a busy man, but I want to.
It's been a long week.
I want to engineer. Dave got to show me how to engineer some stuff because I want to be your next engineer. So.
It's not rocket science.
Oh, I know how to do it, but I want to learn your system, and I want to definitely jump on bandwagon. So
like it's like we were getting the Hamtramck studio up and running, and I teaching the staff that they have there. Mm. It takes me an hour to show people how to do shit.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not rocket science. It's just honestly, it's like there's a little ops manual that I wrote that is 8 pages long.
Really?
And more than half of those pages are big giant pictures that basically say, "Don't ever push this button." and if you do push this button, then push this button.
Right.
So yeah, it's not rocket science.
I'll definitely I can't. So it's a school in I want to say Clawson. It's a production school.
What is it? Soundscape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you know about
those
that?
guys?
I mean, I've talked to them before.
Is it a really good school?
Good enough?
For what they do, yeah.
It is.
Good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about attending.
I mean, it's it's like I know a lot of people that have gone through like say specs.
Yeah.
And the problem is specs is training you for a radio world that really doesn't exist anymore.
Yes.
And
we know we've been through that.
Yeah, so I mean, like every intern that I've ever gotten from specs, God, there was one shot, I think out of 23 interns that we had from specs, one stayed.
Really?
Because they just couldn't make delete.
Wow.
Because I mean, and that's but that's. It's like, dude, you go to school for IT. Okay, great. That's how the book taught you how it's done. Here's how it's really done in the real world.
That was the issue that a lot of people in the school have because, like we would say, even when we first graduated, I would hear different other places who we would talk to. They're like, specs, they teach you stuff, but you have to learn hands on. And they took that away from us when we were in school. We only went twice a week. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be there more because I want to learn how to do things hands on besides just a book. Mm-hmm. Teach me. If I can see it and do it, I'm going to learn it quickly.
Yes.
I don't want to be a book or a computer artist. I didn't like that.
Oh no. So and honestly, that's my whole thing is every engineer that we've ever had, the first thing I always tell them is before I put you in with any other show, I want you to just screw around. Mm-hmm. I want you to let me know when you want to come in. We'll find an open studio and just record your own stuff. Because I want you to learn why mic positioning matters and how this stuff works. Because
definitely
for a couple different reasons. Because I'm the same way. I want you I learn better when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
And so I assume other people do too.
Because it becomes memory when you touching it. Yeah.
And more to the point, I want you to, if you're gonna screw up your own shit, not a client's.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. But shout out. We want to give a shout out to Critical J.
Critical J, we
a
miss
little
you.
bit. No. No.
I try to be nice. See?
Try to. That's good. No, you got a whole month. You owe us. You owe me a meal. You got to cook something. You got to give me some jewelry. Something.
Well, his birthday coming up, so.
And he going to give me something for his birthday. That's right.
Now see,
that's what I said. He out of line.
Now see, James. See, I see. She take it to the next level. See,
ooh,
that's the battle for y'all two to have.
All right, y'all. It's about that time.
It's about that time
for us to. It's time to go.
Boop, boop.
It's time to go.
This has been Ryan and Kelly.
Right. you guys.
Follow Ryan Seacrest live.
We'll holler back at y'all again, all right?
Good night.